Poultry and egg suppliers have been the backbone of Canada's food industry for over 100 years. Now, this industry is highly competitive, with over 5,000 producers in Canada alone. Now, these producers operate on thin operating margins of just 10 to 11%, meaning that any little drop in efficiency could make a major impact in driving their success or demise. Now, despite this competitiveness, over the last 100 years, there have been little to no technological advancements in optimizing operations for efficiency. Many suppliers rely heavily on manual processes such as farmhand labor, data inputs, flock monitoring, and forecasting, which can lead to inefficiencies costing producers both time and money. But over the last few years, there has been an emergence in new technologies that can address these inefficiencies, providing opportunity for growth and advancement. And with that, today I will walk you through how Armani Tech Solutions can future-proof the poultry and egg supplier industry through the implementation of a fully integrated ERP system. Now, before we move into how we can enhance a poultry and egg supplier ERP system, we first need to look at some of the core issues that poultry and egg suppliers face with their current legacy systems. Now, for many farms, this could be an Excel spreadsheet, writing something down in a notebook, or just kind of keeping things in their head and carrying out their operations from just kind of a gut feeling or their past experiences. And obviously, these processes present a significant risk for human error. So let's take a look at how these risks could impact certain functions of a P&E's operation, such as inventory management, quality control, order processing, billing and payment processing, and delivery logistics. Starting with inventory management, many farmers rely on manual stock tracking through spreadsheets or paper records, which can lead to discrepancies during regular physical inventory counts. Replenishment decisions are often based on gut feelings or outdated data, which can result in overstocking or stockouts. While the lack of integration between sales and inventory can cause issues with forecasting production, which can lead to delays in fulfilling orders and further stockouts. For quality control, many rely on paper-based records for quality inspections and compliance tracking, where they'll have farmhands manually check for cracks in eggs or inconsistency, or control the temperature and humidity levels, all of which can lead to human error, causing inconsistent documentation and a drop in the quality and safety of the products potentially. For order processing, orders need to be processed manually, either through a phone call or email with the client, gathering their own personal information, delivery details, and the products that they want to order and the quantities. This requires a lot of human data entry into a system or a spreadsheet. And this can create constant communication between departments, getting this personal client information, getting the order information between the production and farm and the sales side, which can be very time consuming and can also lead to errors or delays if not handled correctly. This may work for a small farm, but when you start scaling for larger farms, this can create larger issues to not have a systematic way to do order processing. The lack of real-time visibility into order status or customer preferences makes it difficult to efficiently manage and fulfill orders. Billing and payment processing modules tend to generate invoices manually, often using outdated templates or spreadsheet-based calculations, which can lead to delays in sending out invoices and slower cash flow. Payment tracking is done manually, resulting in human errors, missed payments, and issues with accounting records. Limited reporting capabilities make it difficult to track financial health or predict future cash flows due to these data inaccuracies. The last core legacy system module is delivery logistics, often involving manual scheduling deliveries, relying on paper logs or spreadsheets to track routes and delivery windows. Without real-time tracking or delivery status or inventory availability, delays and miscommunications with customers can occur. Drivers often depend on handwritten or verbal directions, which can lead to mistakes or inefficiencies, while the lack of integration with the customer or inventory systems creates potential delivery delays or confusion over stock levels or delivering the wrong item that was ordered. Now that we've identified some specific pain points within legacy P&E IT systems, let's take a look and measure the impact of some consistent issues that we've identified, being manual labor inputs, data quality, and isolated workflows. Now let's look at some stats to identify why these are issues within organizations. 40% of workers spend at least a quarter of their work week on manual repetitive tasks such as data collection and data entry, which are all tasks that have the ability to be automated in the modern world. And for data quality, having manual inputs can create human error. And $3.1 trillion is lost annually in the US alone due to poor data quality affecting various sectors. And isolated workflows. Siloed operations can cause companies to lose 20 to 30% of their revenue due to inefficiencies, bottlenecks, and delays between communication between departments. Now, the key takeaway of all of these pain points is that there's an opportunity. By implementing a fully integrated ERP system, P&E suppliers can streamline operations through automation, improve data accuracy and decision-making with real-time insights, and break down siloed workflows, leading to enhanced efficiency, reduced costs, and better scalability to meet the growing demands and market shifts. With these opportunities that an integrated ERP system can fulfill, let's do a comparative analysis on some current market solutions. The first provider I've chosen is Amino MTech. Now, they are built for medium to enterprise level farm operations, with strengths in IoT, having features for real time monitoring, and some base level predictive analytic functions that help forecast inventory levels and production levels. They also have a customizable KPI dashboard that takes this data and transforms it into usable, actionable information. Now, for their weaknesses, they have a very complex user interface that can require a high learning curve. They also have a lack of AI and machine learning integration. They lack business-wide module support in areas like CRM and financial management. This siloed approach does them well in areas like inventory management, but they lack in the full enterprise-wide solution that a fully integrated ERP system can provide. Now moving into the second vendor, being Poultry Plan, who are tailored solely for poultry and egg farms. They are cloud-based, user-friendly, and use IoT for automatic alerts regarding the flock and their status. Now, some of their weaknesses come from their limited reporting and analytics capabilities. They also have a very siloed approach with only offering an inventory management module. They also do not have any predictive analytics, AI, or machine learning functionalities. Now looking at the third vendor, FarmBright. They are designed for smaller farms due to their easy-to-use platform. They offer CRM functionality that tracks customer engagement. They provide simple business metrics, and they are an affordable option for smaller farms. Now, their weaknesses are that they require manual data inputs to provide metrics, so there's still the risk of data errors and inaccuracies. They lack integration of IoT and AI, and they are not tailored solely for poultry and egg suppliers. This can cause weak inventory management, as poultry and eggs are a very unique livestock and requires tailored inventory management modules. Now, to summarize this comparative analysis, I've broken these factors down into 5 groups, being IoT, predictive forecasting, automation, continuity, and AI and machine learning. Now, some of these vendors do provide IoT, predictive forecasting, and automation. So for our enhanced proposal, we wanted to integrate some of these components. But the thing that all of these vendors missed was enterprise-wide end-to-end continuity. From CRM to inventory to supply chain logistics, not one of these vendors provided a full service solution. With that, they also had very little to no AI or machine learning capabilities. This is something that we definitely want to include in my enhanced proposal. And with that, our Money Tech Solutions proposes 2 following solutions, being NestTrack Lite and NestTrack Pro. NestTrack Lite will still provide end-to-end ERP modules for poultry and egg suppliers, but without the use of AI and machine learning capabilities. And that's where NestTrack Pro takes the ERP to the next level by integrating AI and ML. NestTrack Lite integrates IoT monitoring for real-time tracking of inventory and compliance, ensuring accurate data on stock levels, quality, and environmental conditions. Automated processing streamlines order fulfillment, billing, and invoicing, reducing manual work and minimizing errors. With 7 comprehensive ERP modules, our solution provides full continuity across all business areas, from inventory and order management to financial tracking and customer relations, offering a seamless, efficient workflow. The sales workflow begins with a smart order intake system within the CRM module, collecting customer information and enabling order placement via a web portal. It features dynamic pricing that adjusts based on market and cost changes, automating quote generation for routine clients. Once an order is placed, a credit check is performed, automatically for new clients and through stored data for returning clients. If the credit check passes, the system generates an order ID and proceeds to inventory and quality checks carried out through utilizing IoT to monitor stock levels and environmental conditions. Any issues trigger real-time alerts for staff. After passing checks, the order is processed and the packing list is generated and stock is deducted. The customer receives automated updates on order status, shipping, and delivery tracking. Delivery scheduling is automated, optimizing routes for efficiency, with IoT monitoring ensuring product safety during transport. Billing is automated through the financial management module, with invoices generated based on CRM and order data, reducing manual work. Payment tracking is also automated. Post-purchase, CRM sends reminders, surveys, and promotions, building customer loyalty. All transaction data is sent to the reporting and analytics module to generate insights on sales trends, production, and efficiency, helping management optimize operations and forecast demand. Moving into our premium offering, NestTrack Pro integrates AI and machine learning to leverage predictive and prescriptive analytics to forecast demand, optimize inventory levels, and guide strategic decision-making. Computer vision is used to ensure quality control by automatically detecting defects in products like eggs, while natural language processing analyzes customer interactions to identify preferences and trends for targeted promotions. Anomaly detection continuously monitors the system for irregularities, alerting management to potential issues before they escalate, ensuring smooth operations and proactive problem solving. For NestTrack Pro's sales workflow, it integrates AI and machine learning across multiple modules to drive efficiency and customer satisfaction. The CRM leverages natural language processing and predictive analytics for dynamic pricing and tailored customer communication. Based on past interactions, the system sends personalized emails and promotions, while an AI chatbot assists customers with inquiries about products, prices, and shipping. The financial management module, enhanced by AI, performs real-time credit checks, analyzing customer behavior to assess creditworthiness and adjust terms as needed. For inventory management, IoT sensors paired with AI and machine learning identify abnormalities and trigger automatic adjustments to maintain optimal conditions for feed, temperature, humidity, ensuring product quality. In supply chain management, predictive and prescriptive analytics optimize delivery routes and product batches based on historical data, reducing costs and improving efficiency. The reporting and analytics module uses predictive analytics and prescriptive analytics to provide management with strategic insights for forecasting KPIs like inventory turnover and client churn, while offering actionable recommendations for improvement. The seamless integration of AI and machine learning throughout the workflow ensures a smarter decision making, proactive issue resolution, and more efficient customer-centric operations. I also want to note that implementing an ERP system is not just about adopting a new technology. It's equally about aligning people and processes to ensure successful integration. Effective governance and clear policies are essential to guide the system's use and ensure compliance. Change management strategies are critical to helping employees adapt to new ways of working and preventing them from going back to their old ways, while robust security measures protect sensitive business data. And additionally, it's important to account for the costs involved, not just the system itself, but also training, maintenance, and the potential disruptions during the transition. A successful ERP implementation requires a holistic approach that addresses technology, people, and processes to work in harmony. To measure the impact of my proposed systems, I have broken it down into 4 key categories, being efficiency, accuracy, user satisfaction, and cost savings. I have also developed key performance indicators based on industry and historical data from ERP implementations. With that, I expect a 35% improvement in operational efficiency, a 40% reduction in forecasting errors, a 20% improvement in customer satisfaction, and a 15% reduction in operating costs. For efficiency, you can use metrics such as feed waste rate or energy consumption. For accuracy, you can use metrics such as forecast accuracy, where, for example, you could compare your budgeted sales or production compared to your actuals to see what the variance was. You could also, for user satisfaction, use metrics such as customer retention or reversion rate to see whether your staff are falling back to their old ways or moving on with the implementation of the new ERP processes. And for cost savings, labor savings and energy costs could all be metrics to measure your cost savings. In conclusion, by integrating a tailored ERP system with AI and machine learning enhancements, we can streamline operations, improve decision-making, and drive efficiency across all business functions. The solution not only optimizes processes, but also ensures that the organization remains agile and future-ready. Through smart automation, predictive analytics, and seamless integration, we're setting the foundation for long-term growth and success. And with that, thank you for your time.